Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am hiking the new access trail to Bald Rock Heritage Preserve from the new parking lot located on the upper part of Persimmon Ridge Road in Cleveland, South Carolina. You can no longer park in the roadside parking lot and pull-offs that were right on the highway. They have closed those off and they want everyone to use the new parking lot to access Bald Rock. It is about 0.6 miles one way. It's going to be a little over a mile round trip hike, but the trail is pretty level, pretty easy. You can easily do this in about 15 minutes from the parking lot to Bald Rock. And the better way to get to this parking lot is to stay on the highway as long as possible. So if you stay on Highway 276 like you're going to Caesar's Head State Park, and you'll go past the old Bald Rock parking lot, literally driving right by Bald Rock, you'll go another mile up the highway and take a right onto Persimmon Ridge Road, and then maybe a mile drive down that gravel road to the new parking lot. If GPS tries to divert you onto Persimmon Ridge Road at the lower access down on Highway 11 near Wildcat Wayside, near Ashmore Preserve, you are going to have a much longer, bumpier ride all the way up Persimmon Ridge Road. So try to stay on the highway and go like you're going to Caesar's Head State Park. You will have a much easier drive. But I really enjoyed this trail. They did a great job with it, and I hope you like this video. Hey guys, we are at the new Bald Rock Preserve parking area. This is the new trailhead that they just opened up this year, and we're going to do, I think it's a half-mile trail to the Bald Rock Overlook. Make sure you pay attention to this little sign. The trailhead's actually up the road a little bit. I've seen people walking down the parking lot, down the road, looking for the trailhead, but it's actually right up the road a little ways. So some people have been a little confused about that. All right, let's go check it out. Okay, there's your parking lot and kiosk, and then here is your actual trailhead right here. So just come up a little ways and you will find it.
Well, that was crazy. I heard something coming through the woods. I thought it was like a human making a pit stop. And it was a black bear just across the trail, like 100 feet ahead of me. It wasn't completely full grown, but he looked my direction and just kept on going. The black bears around here are pretty skittish, but that was cool. You might see a black bear on your hike to Bald Rock. That was really, really cool. So as you can see, it's a beautiful fall day, November 7th, and we are pretty much at peak here in upstate South Carolina. I'm in northern Greenville County, right off of Highway 276, Caesars Head Highway, Gear Highway, and like I said, the new parking area is now off Persimmon Ridge Road, which is a gravel road, but I think any car should be able to go up and down that gravel road. It was a little bumpy in a couple spots, but it's a very, very nice trail through beautiful hardwoods, and they no longer want people parking right on the highway where the old access was. They've tried to close that down. I've heard people are still trying to park there, but it's a very curvy, dangerous part of the highway. So if people would learn to use this new access, I think it'd make everybody a lot safer. We might just need more signs at the old parking area to alert people where to go and where not to go. So this is my first time doing the trail now that it's completely open, and I'm pretty excited because it's a beautiful day. Well, had a little bit of a climb. Pretty good sized hill. A couple 100 feet, coming up a little bit of a climb right there. But nothing too terrible. That might be the biggest climb right there of the whole trail. For the most part, it's pretty level. There's not a huge amount of elevation change on this trail from the new parking lot to Bald Rock. So as you can see, once the trail split off from the new trail in the woods, which I don't even know if that was a quarter-mile long, and then it splits off onto this bigger, wider trail, has more of a Forest Service road kind of feel. Very flat, very easy. And this last little stretch is what's going to get me to the Bald Rock Overlook. And you couldn't ask for a prettier day, and the fall leaves are just so pretty right now. Gentle afternoon breeze. I think it's like probably in the mid-70s if I had to guess. So this is just beautiful. Okay, you've got another split off. You can stay on that main road to the main rock, or you can stay on this little trail right here. And this is going to take you to kind of some smaller overlooks on the way to the main overlook. But I'm pretty sure if you stay on that main trail, it goes straight to the big overlook. So that's one of the smaller little side bald overlooks I was talking about. If you want some peace and quiet and you want to avoid the crowds of the big rock. Not quite as open and big a view, but still pretty cool. And here's where the main trail comes back in. So as you can see, I kind of did a little side trail to that smaller overlook. I could have stayed on the main trail and bypass that, but I kind of like a little quieter side rocks. But we're gonna go check out the big rock. There's another little side rock, mini overlook. But we have made it to Bald Rock. Alright guys, that is Bald Rock at Bald Rock Heritage Preserve here in upstate South Carolina. As you can see, the colors, the fall colors are just beautiful right now. I had really good sunshine and this huge cloud came, of course, but it's just been beautiful out here. We're going to be past peak in just a few more days, a couple more days probably, so I'm glad I got out here. Got out on Old Bald Rock, Table Rock in the distance, and I'm going to head back. Pretty short, quick, easy little hike to get out here and enjoy views of the Piedmont of upstate South Carolina with a view of Table Rock, a view of Paris Mountain, and on a clear day you can see downtown Greenville. It's a little more hazy today than usual. It's very hazy out here, but I heard they were doing controlled burns earlier this week, so that might be why. Still beautiful out here.
Bald Rock at Bald Rock Heritage Preserve. Very pretty hike through the woods to Bald Rock Overlook here in South Carolina. So, hope you like the video. If so, hit like or subscribe to help my channel grow. Thanks for watching, y'all.